kiddos, it's Cece Lesson 3. Welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be a very short, very quick video. I just wanted to update some of you guys because you guys know I was a teacher in Korea, English teacher abroad in Korea for 2 years, and a lot of people asked me about the requirements, the process, the program I did, and all that stuff. And if you're new to my channel, I don't want you to go through old videos and hearing about the program I was with and not be made aware of this unfortunate update. My channel members showed me this article, and apparently as of about a week or so ago, a few days ago, the talk program is ending. Yeah.
Oh my god! Even though they were, oh my god.
So I've made several videos about the process to teach in Korea, the programs and all this stuff, and people ask me personally what I did, who I went with, the protocol, requirements, all that stuff. The very first video I made was about the talk program, and it's teaching and learning in Korea, and it's great. It's like EPIC, but the difference was you could go with an associate's degree instead of a full-blown bachelor's. You were only in rural areas, and you worked less, and there's, you know, a few key differences, but I just wanted to make you guys aware that unfortunately they're not taking in any more new talk scholars. There's no more teachers in the program, and I'm sad, but I hate to say it because I'm not all that surprised. Even when I applied in 2016, they were offering 2-year contracts and 1-year contracts were the norm, but when I applied in 2016, in fall of 2016, they were only accepting 6-month applications, and you could extend if the program was still a thing. So unfortunately for a few years now, it's been kind of struggling in Korea. Even when I went, I was in Jeju. In 2017, they assigned me to Jeju, and at the end of 2017, the program was being pulled out of Jeju, and I had to move to Chungnam province. So I didn't want to have people on my channel watching these videos about how I went and all the recommendations and the processes and requirements, and then not be made aware of this as well, because like I've said in many of my videos, when people ask about the degree requirements and education and stuff, the talk program was the one exception to the whole bachelor's degree requirement. Now that talk is ending, unfortunately, the only option is to get your bachelor's degree and go, which makes me really sad because I know a lot of people who are currently in college and maybe want to take a break and teach abroad, or didn't quite want to get a full bachelor's degree and they said, oh, I have my associates, or I'm just going to get my associates and then go teach in Korea. Unfortunately, that is no longer an option. And again, I'm only making this, it's going to be a quick short video, but I just wanted to make sure I have as much up to date on my channel as possible. I don't want people to be like, hey, you told me about this talk program but now it's gone, what gives? So I wanted to make sure this was out there so people could know that unfortunately it's over. And I still get a lot of questions about how I taught, and now that the way that I taught isn't an option anymore. I did do a video a few years ago with my friend Erin. She worked at a hagwon, she went the recruiter route, and I'm really hoping that if you guys are watching this video and you've taught in Korea, you're teaching in Korea right now, if you could let everybody know your process, your program, your recruiter, your requirements, all that stuff, because that way we can have as many resources out there as possible, because the way I went is no longer relevant because it's not an option anymore. So I want to try to, make sure people can still go teach if they want to go teach. And there's a lot of ways to do it. The EPIC program is still around. There's individual recruiters. There's countless hagwons in Korea. Public schools, there's a lot, but it's not becoming as common to have a foreign teacher there anymore. So I think I'm the only person that I've ever met in Korea, aside from other talk scholars, who actually taught at a public school. Everybody I've ever met taught at a hagwon. I'll include that video up here, where me and my friend were talking about the differences and requirements for hagwon, public school, EPIC program, talk program, recruiters, all that stuff, because there's a lot of options to teach. I've even heard of people talking about illegal under the table type of situations, and I would highly discourage that, because not only is it easy for you to be taken advantage of, but also you could get in trouble and not be allowed in the country, not be allowed to work there. So I wouldn't recommend going the whole working there illegally route, because that's not going to work for you long term. Just a quick rundown of some of the main requirements. You have to have a clean bill of health, nothing that requires and I want to word this carefully, but they're not very accommodating to mental illnesses and such. So anytime you need to take sort of like antidepressants or anything to help keep you going throughout the day, they may make you stop taking that if you want to apply to teach there. So you have to be quote unquote healthy to go and teach in Korea. You have to have citizenship from one of the quote unquote magical 7 countries: Canada, the UK, Ireland, Australia, New Zealand, the US, and South Africa. Those are the only countries for some reason that their visa, because it's a visa process, like you have to have citizenship in one of the quote unquote countries where English is like the national spoken language, which again I don't understand, because countries like India and Nigeria also have a large number of people who speak English. And then people say, oh, it's because of the accents. But like, if you can understand a Scottish person speaking English,
"What you wished" means shut up.
Purple burglar alarm.
I dinna ken.
That was very lucky for me. Sorry, I didn't ken.
Okay, what about your bum's out the window?
There's a brown doodah with a red jag about the size of a, what do you call it, American cookie.
Oreo cookie.
Oreo, no, a Keebler.
Eight.
Would you?
Would ya?
Lighthouse. Lighthouse. I love working at the lighthouse.
What is going on with your face?
I am a native English speaker and I don't understand what Scottish people are saying half the time. And now with the talk program being gone, you absolutely have to have a bachelor's degree. The whole associate's route is no longer an option because that was only a part of the talk program. So I don't want this video to be long. I just wanted to update you guys because I found this out a few days ago and people are still asking me about teaching and stuff, and the talk program was my thing. Like, I loved it. It honestly was too good to be true. Like, I mean, you don't make as much as like the EPIC teachers and the Hagwon teachers, but you also don't work as much. We only worked like 15 hours a week and I barely worked that. Pretty much got to play with kids and play fun games with them and teach them English and stuff after school. Sometimes I taught curriculum. Yeah, it was a great experience and I'm really sad to see it go. But there's still plenty of ways to go teach English. So talk about it below, please. Like, if you have other things you want to recommend to people, it all helps. We all help each other. So thanks for watching. If you did, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Annyeong.